What's up, my Comic-Con? My name's Cullen, and I collect comics. And today's Black Friday. I didn't get to get my weekly pulls from the Comix Strip till today. That's my local comic shop I go to in Cape Girardeau on Broadway. So we're going to go ahead and do it today. All right, let's get right into it. First, we're starting with Frank Miller's Ronin 2, Book 1. And Frank Miller did the layout and I believe maybe even the cover for this. All right, is that tan? I am not sure. Actually, that's tan. Frank Miller did a lot of the layouts for this book and the writing for the story, and then Philip Tan is the cover artist and the interior arts and pencils, and also Daniel Hendricks. The two of them are doing the art for it. And it's Ronin, Frank Miller's Ronin from his brand new company, Frank Miller's Presents. Let's go ahead and start with it. Issue number 1. Frank Miller returns to one of the most critically acclaimed and praised and influential bodies of work, Ronin. There's a 6-part miniseries that follows the original work that takes Cassie and her newborn son across a ravaged landscape of America. Layouts by Miller and beautiful panoramic art by Philip Tan and Daniel Hendricks captures all the energy and excitement of the original series, taking the characters and world into a direction all its own, not to be missed. All right, next we're moving on to this new issue of Amazing Spider-Man, which is, it's volume 6, I believe we're on now, aren't we? Yes, volume 6 of Amazing Spider-Man, issue number 14. It's got a John Romita cover, and Zeb Wells is writing this. And it says the art's by Terry Dodson and Michael Drowling, and actually there's also pencils by Ryan Stegman, so a lot of people, I guess, are working on this. And it is the prelude, issue number 14, like if I didn't say that before. Dark Web Prelude. We haven't seen Chasm since ASM 894 and the Free Comic Book Day issue, but that doesn't mean he hasn't been busy. Join us for a very special issue featuring Spidey's most dangerous new villain, as well as Goblin Queen and the brand new villain you won't believe. And that brand new villain you need to check out is All Hallows Eve. Really cool looking character. Next, we're moving on to Avengers Forever. This is issue number 11, and the cover art for this is Aaron Ruder, and the interior art is Jim Tao, and Jason Aaron's writing this. And it's issue number 11 of Avengers Forever Volume 2. I love this cover, by the way. Ghost Rider looks sick on it, and The Pillar's conclusion, the greatest collection of Avengers ever seen, has been assembled from across the multiverse, representing each of the core pillars of the group's infinite incarnations. But for the one pivotal figure, there is no other variance to be found anywhere in creation. Robbie Reyes is the Ghost Rider unlike any other, and now, at last, his ultimate form must be unleashed. Now rises the All-Rider. So yeah, I've always liked Robbie Reyes as a Ghost Rider, so I had to get that. But I mean, I've been picking up Avengers Forever because they're just cool books. But next we've got the newest issue of Daredevil. It's number 5, volume 7. And Chip Zdarsky's still writing this. The cover for this is Marco Ciccietto, and he's also doing the interior art. So, after the biggest change to befall Matt Murdock in decades in the pages of Daredevil 4, Matt Murdock and Elektra Natchios embark on establishing a new world order, hand in hand. So, looks like they're moving on with them being Daredevil and establishing that whole fist of, or whatever, the fist or whatever, so... Moving on next to the Deadly Neighborhood Spider-Man number 2. And Raja did the cover for this. Taboo and B. Earl are writing this, and Juan Ferreira is the Ferreira is the artist for this. And yeah, the creepiest spider story in years continues. Be set and be gired. The wicked power of Demon Bear. Peter Parker is having nightmares whenever he falls asleep and sometimes whenever he hasn't. Worse, it's still making his time as Spider-Man even more difficult, but there's no rest for the weary spider, and the web-slinger will have no choice but to dig in and hang on unless he wants to meet a grisly end. Haha, grizzly. So, alright. That looks like that's more stuff with the Deadly Neighborhood. Now, finishing off this week of books, we have Midnight Suns #3. I love this cover, obviously, with magic on it. And, David Nakayama did this cover. The artist for it is Luigi Zagara, and Ethan Sachs did the writing for it. Beware the vapors of Valtor. Sorry. The Midnight Suns brave the darkest and most horrifying journey imaginable to secure aid from one of the most ancient and dangerous beings in all existence. What terrible secret from the past is Agatha Harkness hiding, and what does the truth mean for Zoe Laveau's future? Alright, so that's Midnight Suns #3. So these are the books I picked up this week as far as my Wednesday pulls from the Comix Strip. I should have some more stuff next week for you, so tune in. I'm going to get out of here. Thanks for watching, and I'll roll the books. See you later. Peace.